two New York City police officers are under investigation tonight after some ugly footage surfaced of them roughing up a suspect at a Brooklyn liquor store. On an undercover drug sting at the time, they allegedly tried to arrest the wrong guy. Lilia Luciano has late details, and this is one of those stories where the video may be disturbing to some viewers.
Cell phone video captured two NYPD officers repeatedly punching a man in the face inside a Brooklyn liquor store yesterday afternoon. The violent exchange spills through the aisles, knocking bottles that shatter on the ground, seemingly cutting the man as he was dragged across the floor. One of the plainclothes officers, wearing an NYPD vest, is seen pushing and punching him, at one point appearing to kick the man in the head.
Give me your hand!
Bystanders begged the officers to stop. One officer responded, cursing and yelling back. Timothy Brown, a home health aide, says he is glad to be alive.
They just repeatedly hit me. My nose was broken, blood rushing from my nose. They had no remorse for beating me.
New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani condemned the arrest on X, calling the, quote, violence used by NYPD officers in this video extremely disturbing and unacceptable. NYPD Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the officers have been placed on modified duty.
This matter is under internal review by our Internal Affairs Bureau, but I understand the community interest in it because it is an upsetting video.
And tonight, the NYPD said that the man that they were looking to interrogate as part of an undercover drug investigation in this area was wearing green shorts. That's what they were told, like Timothy Brown, but was not Timothy Brown. And although the NYPD said that he, Brown, would be charged with resisting an arrest, the DA told CBS News New York tonight that those charges, Tony, will be dropped.
Lilia, thank you very much.
This is my personal opinion on recent news. A Brooklyn man named Timothy L. Brown was inside a liquor store earlier this week when two NYPD detectives approached him. They were looking for someone connected to a drug deal who was wearing green shorts. Brown was wearing green shorts too, so they moved in to arrest him. What followed was captured on video. Nearly 8 minutes of officers punching him, slamming him against glass, dragging him across the floor through broken bottles. Brown, a home health aide and security guard who had just gotten off work, says he wasn't resisting. He ended up with a black eye and cuts. Police later confirmed he had nothing to do with the drug case. He was charged with resisting arrest, but that charge has now been dropped. The department says the officer's use of force is under internal review, and those detectives have been placed on modified duty. Look, this video is hard to watch. I've seen it, and it doesn't sit right. A man goes in to buy some wine and ends up getting beaten in front of people. Even if he tensed up or questioned what was happening, the level of force looks excessive for the situation. Brown himself said he's just thankful to be alive and wants justice. His mother watched her son get dragged like that on camera. It's the kind of thing no parent should ever see. Here's the deeper reality that bothers me. Mistakes happen in police work. Descriptions can be off. But when the mistake turns into repeated punches to the head and someone being thrown around a store, that crosses a line. Power is a serious thing, and when it's applied this way, it erodes trust. People see these videos and think, that could have been me or someone I love. At the same time, I get that narcotics work is dangerous. Officers deal with people who sometimes fight, run, or worse. But that doesn't automatically justify what looks like uncontrolled force on camera. We also have politicians jumping in fast, calling it disgusting, racist, unacceptable, and demanding immediate firings. I understand the outrage, but rushing to those conclusions before the full investigation finishes doesn't help either. Police unions are right to push back and say we need all the facts, including what led up to the physical struggle and how Brown responded in those first moments. Context matters. My honest take. This incident highlights a real problem with how quickly things can escalate when police approach someone they think matches a description. Training, de-escalation, and accountability should be non-negotiable. But painting every use of force as brutality without full evidence also creates a dangerous environment for the officers who do the job most of us wouldn't want. Both sides have legitimate points here. At the end of the day, I hope the internal review is thorough and transparent. Timothy Brown deserves real justice if excessive force was used, and the public deserves to know exactly what happened. What do you think? Have you watched the video? Drop your take in the comments. I read them. If you believe we need better balance between police safety and citizen rights, hit like and share this. And always do your own research. This is just my personal opinion. I'll see you in the next one.